You know what? Sometimes you just gotta get off Facebook, get off the Zoom calls, and go find adventure. Let's go to the beach. Come on, let's go.
Aloha, it's 365 Hawaii.
With Julie and Eric Ziemelis, and behind us is a lava field. Where are we?
We're at Mahai'ula Beach is where we're going to today. And why are we going there is the question.
Right, so get this, you guys, putting down the Zoom. That's the gig today. So we're having our little mini adventure vacation because we live in Hawaii. We wanted to get out and see this beautiful blue day, and so we're going down to the beach to put our toes in the sand. Field of bumpy lava that they'd put speed bumps out here on the road so that you're already having a hard time driving, and then you have a little speed bumpy experience there. Just so you guys know, this is the natural speed bump right here.
One of the good things about this beach is the fact that it's beautiful, it's kind of desolate, there are not too many people, it's not too overcrowded. But there's a reason for that. And the reason was that crazy road that we just went on to get here. And it takes about, I'm going to say it takes about 15 or 20 minutes to get in here. And most of it is unimproved with a few sections of those crazy speed bumps that we talked about. So anyways, we're off on our way and going to get it now. Okay, as you guys know, one of the things in Hawaii is that the clouds always come in, and today we're beating the clouds. It's 10 o'clock and we got about another 2 hours before maybe a cloud's over. So we're trying to catch the sun because it's been raining the last couple of days, and it's always good to have a little bit of sunshine, and that's kind of we're out here because it was such a gray day yesterday. So we're gonna enjoy our 2 hours before we have to go back to work. Got some hungry goats.
I've never fed wild goats before, and I realized they're looking for the leaves off these trees. They've jumped up as high as they can. So I helped them out and I fed them, and now we're surrounded by goats.
Mini vacation. That's what we're having right here. It's a 2 to 3 hour vacation we're doing. And this goes back to taking time for yourself. And in Hawaii, one of the downfalls is that we have to work hard to sustain ourselves here in Hawaii just because the cost of living is so high. I guess it's all over, but it seems more here. And so the idea is that you're always kind of on a hustle trying to get things done, and you don't have much time. And here we live in this, exquisite place, and we have to work time. So part of the idea is just taking a little bit of time, maybe not in like 2 days or a day, but just like, okay, I got a few hours, let's go make it happen. So this is one of those times.
Right. So people say, wow, it's so expensive to live in Hawaii, but you know what though, when you do these kinds of things, it's free. And as I always say, nothing extraordinarily will ever happen to you if you sit at your desk all day long. You got to get out. And so just from even what's happening this morning with our crazy little goat experience and our monk seals, and coming here and seeing some really nice pieces of like coral, I found a little heart, and just, you know what, it's just joy and gratitude right here right now. And it only took an hour and a half.
And they said that it doesn't take that long to reset your brain to kind of get back to a normal state. So
a
few hours, and now I got tons of stuff to do later this afternoon, so we're gonna go hit that later. But it's all good.
Yep, but this creates creativity, and now I have a story to tell on my adventure blog. So when we were talking about finding those moments of gratitude and joy, I wanted to tell you guys an interesting story. So if you've been following us for a while, you might know that we actually moved off the island in 2016, and we moved to Lake Tahoe. And during that time, we actually got hit with some of the worst storms they had ever seen. And you know what, you guys, seriously, it was like a blizzard every 2 weeks. And we were stuck in white for 4 or 5 months, and it was a very depressing time in our lives, especially mine, because as you guys know, the reason I moved to Hawaii is because I love the sun and I love the sand and all that kind of stuff, and here we were freezing our butts off alone in Lake Tahoe. So during that time frame, I made it a point to go out every day, even if it was snowing a little bit, and take a picture of something beautiful, or to find something that was just a moment of isn't this exquisitely beautiful? And if it was just the snow under the trees or a beautiful landscape or icicles, but that helped me get through a really, really hard time. And if you guys are seriously in a place where, you know, maybe I have people on our blog saying they wish they could move to Hawaii, they can't stand where they're at, and that they're like, you know, biding their time until they can move here. Even if it's like you're not in the moment right now, instead of wishing it all away, go out and find those little moments that you love and be in gratitude for it. And just this energy that you get for just being happy just for a little while. And even little things like, you know, going out and finding like little heart-shaped things like I did. And also just, you know what, taking a picture and sharing it with others and showing that, you know, you're just finding that moment. I think it really helped me. So wanted to share that as we're sitting here finally on this beautiful beach in Hawaii. One of the reasons we came to this beach is because of the sand. So right now, Kua Bay and Magic's, the sand is still out getting washed and playing in the ocean. It hasn't come back yet. So we came here because I love to be surrounded by sand. So this is a beautiful place to come.
One of the reasons I like this beach is, as a former ginger and very light-skinned person, going to the beach is always sort of a dangerous and scary thing. And even if you put suntan lotion on, bad things still happen. So this beach has trees, and the trees provide wonderful shade, and it works out great, so I can stay. Normally out in the bright sun, I only last about 45 minutes, and I think a lot of people that are fair-skinned from the mainland that come here should also heed that warning, because I've seen a lot of people that have been completely fried, like 5 days, get over it kind of fried. But that's also one thing. Also here at Hawaii is that we also have the new sunscreen law, which says that you have to use mineral sunscreen, and none of that is oxybenzone or any of those crazy things like that. So make sure you use sunscreens to help out the ocean as well.
Okay, you know what? It is almost late April, and the water is finally starting to get warm. So can't come to the beach without going in, because it is just too blue and beautiful not to give it a shot.
All right, so we've had a good day out here. Well, a good few hours, I guess you'd say.
Yeah. And you know what? One of the things that we love about being out here is the ability to just chill, because we've got a very, very busy weekend ahead.
Yep.
And so can I tell them a little bit?
Yeah,
about
go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
So I'm kind of like your event calendar girl, and thanks to those people who reached out from the last video saying you want to be part of our email list to get what's coming up in Kona. I will push that again. If you guys want to be on the email list, it's Julie@Ziemelis.com. Send me a note. I'll respond personally to you. But we have the Chocolate Festival coming up this Saturday night, and also the next day is going to be the Lei Festival, which is free, and it's on Sunday, and it's they're doing it at the Marriott, the King Shops, and the Queen Shops. And Eric and I have actually been touched to be a live influencer social media cam on Sunday for the cocktail contest.
That's right. And they're margaritas, right? That's what they're doing, or whatever cocktail is.
No, they're going to start with daiquiris.
Oh, daiquiris,
and
okay.
And then they're going to actually make the thing that their restaurant is known for, and then they're going to have free sampling for all the public to taste those. And then by crowd approval, they're going to pick a winner out of 13 teams. So it should be a lot of fun. And Eric and I will be streaming that live. So if you want to catch it on 365 Things to Do in Kona, please do. And like I said, it's free. You get a chance to come say hi to us.
Yep.
And we love meeting
Oh,
our
and then I
fans.
got one more. Then on Monday is part of the Lei Festival is they're going for the Guinness Book of Records longest lei, and I think they're talking about a mile, so that's going to be amazing as well. A mile long lei. So I'm droning that, and I'm going to be there as well.
Yeah.
So we've got lots of good stuff going.
Yeah, so it's kind of fun to keep diving into the community.
Yes.
They've been asking us for our help, and that's cool. And also, while we're up there, we're going to spend the night at the Marriott. And we'll show you guys some fun things in the morning. We'll go for a hike so you guys can see
we'll do another video on this whole thing.
Yeah,
is what
so
our
stay
plans
tuned.
are.
So it's going to be kind of like that fun weekend in Waikoloa.
Again.
Right. And then anything else?
No, I think we should just talk about our website is what we
Oh,
should
that's
do.
right. So if you are looking for things to do, I do keep the calendar of events on 365 Kona, but if you want to know more about living in Hawaii, we have 365hawaiiliving.com, and then we also have information about real estate if you're thinking about making Hawaii home. And also I have my free How to Move to Kona book and the Insider's Guide to Buying Real Estate on the Big Island of Hawaii if you join our Ohana. So look for all that on the 365 Hawaii Real Estate, 365hawaiiliving.com.
And with that, we say
Aloha.